Orbit Pro's marker system is one of the coolest features, and actually most people don't necessarily always think about markers, but they're such a powerful tool, not just for things like QC, but for just help keeping your session organized or giving notes to your clients or whoever you might be working with. So here we are in Orbit Pro, we've got a file loaded, and we're going to open the marker window. So we're going to show the marker list. And we're just going to shove the marker list here to the side. I'm just going to move Orbit to the side like that, and I'm just going to move this down a little bit. And then we're going to add a few markers around the place. There's a nice little shortcut for that. And markers are just added where the playhead is. So I'm just going to add one here, and we're just going to call this marker 1 for now. And I'm just going to put this is a marker. You can color it a few different colors, and then we're going to hit create. So that's just a general marker that's linked to the entire timeline. But one of the coolest features about Orbit is that markers can be linked to individual tracks, channels, and objects. And if you've got a particular object flying around your immersive space and you want to link a marker to that to say that, maybe actually it would have been better on the right side instead of the left, or maybe it needs a little bit more on the top, or however you might want this object to be flying around, then you can do this so easily. So I'm going to attach the piano here to a marker. So we're going to go to Shift M, I'm going to add a marker here, and we're going to put the piano is too high. And then we're going to add blue, move the piano down by 50%. And then you can scroll down here, or you can search. So we're going to type in piano, and we're going to link the two piano objects for left and right, and then hit create. And this will link that to the piano. And you can see here in the marker list at the side that this is linked to the piano. And another cool thing is that you can jump around to your selected markers. So you can hit this button here, which will jump to that marker so you can play from there, or you can hit this so you can play from the piano. But then you can actually export this as a marker list. So you can export this here as a CSV, but one of the coolest features is being able to export this in a full PDF export. So we're going to open up the PDF export view by going to File and Export PDF. This will also measure the loudness of the track as well. And here we can see the PDF report. And we're going to scroll down and we can see that our markers are linked with our marker names and what objects that they are linked to with their comments. But if we scroll even further down, we can see exactly where these markers are, plus their markers directly on those objects themselves, plus their linked time code as well. So it's such a powerful tool to be able to see exactly where these markers are for which specific objects. You might have 80 channels in your immersive mix, and keeping track of where all those objects are and your comments for each individual object is such a powerful thing to be able to do to help you keep your session organized, but also to make sure that you're getting the most out of your QC experience. If you're interested in Orbit Pro, it's on a 14-day trial, which you can get from orbitspatial.io/pro.